What's up, Basement family? Real quick before the show starts, I wanted to let you guys know something very important. Tuesday, we did a review of Goodz versus Cassidy in Atlanta. YouTube cut out our snippets that we had of it, so we said fine, no big deal. Right now, if you go to patreon.com/teamboxcutter, you can see the full battle in Atlanta right now. And all you got to do is become a patron of our page, like as small as like $1 or $2 a month, something crazy like that. You can see the full battle now, not 6 months from now when Smack starts to put it out. And we're also going to put up a remake of Tuesday's show with the snippets not cut out. So, for the real fans, for those who want to see it and those who love this show and want to support the show and love real hip-hop, it's uploading right now.
Come out to the box.
Hello, YouTube. Cheers. It's empty. I'm gonna fill it up. But my name is Bruce Lively.
And I'm D-Boy Slim.
Welcome to The Basement. And The Basement Debates is the first exclusive hip-hop debate format. Every Tuesday and Friday, we tackle the most intriguing topics in hip-hop culture and the world around it. But today, we're doing something different. We had so many comments last week that we had to answer them. We gotta answer some of these. These are debates waiting. And so here is that time. We're doing it right now. With that being said, Lego. Listen, check it out. We said thank you to everybody, but we're just picking out some of the hottest joints that we have to debate. First of all, New Ura said Blueface is fire, hands down. What the hell are you talking about? I'm hoping that's a joke. Anybody listening to this show, that's got to be a joke.
Sadly enough, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. When
you say that he's fire, understand that you're devaluing all other good rappers who are also fire if they're compared to him. Kendrick, Cole, Drake, Nipsey, all of them have been devalued when you say Blueface is fire. That's all I'm saying. Leave a comment. Yeah, all right.
I don't know about that.
How?
I don't know about that. I just think when people say he's fire now. Not the most firest of all time, not the dopest of all time. When people say he's fire, meaning he's hot right now, they're saying he stands out amongst rappers that are out right now. And
you're saying that. That's extra words. Fire means he's fire. He's good. If he's good, then that's what are we comparing it to?
You say again, different can be labeled as good. You're somebody that takes pride in that, and it feels the same way, honestly. Like being different is a good quality.
Not just different for difference sake. Being different and good. Being different and good.
You know, you see, as he smiles, he knows
being
exactly
different and good.
What I mean. And that's just the truth.
It's a lot of things that's different that's not good.
Pride and be like, it's obvious, as my man would say, that he's trying to be different. That's obvious.
That's obvious?
That's obvious.
He's not trying to be different.
He's trying.
It's obvious he doesn't know how to rap.
So much.
And so we call it
so
different.
much to the point that you would say, yo, this guy knows nothing.
He said it on Angie Martinez. He started rapping 2 weeks ago.
A lot of people have said that, though. Like, a lot of people have said that. And I didn't take it literally when he said, I started rapping 2 weeks ago.
He said the whole story. I didn't take that literal,
but I took that as, I just started rapping. You're right. That's a fact. But a lot of people, I've seen Mano come home and say, yo, before I went to prison, I didn't rap. I did 10 years in prison. I started rapping. I mean, a lot of people have said that. So he's not the first kid to do that. But
all right, so there you go. Let's go to the Genesis Barnes. I just want to say, man, listen. With Floyd Mayweather's ever-growing ego, I got a feeling he's going to mention T.I. on Crime Watchers and speak on Tiny. Which none of those things have nothing to do with the matter at hand. And I just wanted to shout you out for that one because I thought that was hilarious. Your boy Floyd Mayweather went crazy with the racist stuff and Gucci. Ridiculous. No argument here. A big one. Okay, this is it. This is the cake right here. Bootney Lee Farnsworth. Not only do you have a dope name, we got a lot to talk about. Number one, the South, the most creative of the 4 major regions. No region is more diverse in sounds and styles than the South. No region has created more subgenres than the South, and no region has had a longer reign than the South. Rebuttal?
Whoa. I need time to process that one. I haven't heard that argument. Well, so as a matter of fact, let me put this out. That was such well put. Let me just say this. I've heard that argument from fans of the South, people who were born and bred and raised in the South, but I've never heard that so well eloquently put.
Well put. Well put. I don't agree with every point, but well put.
And so, yeah, a lot of it's accurate, though. A lot of, to make your point valid, what you put down is accurate, though. So I need a minute to process that. But, yeah, we're going to get back to you on that one. I like that one. I like that one. And that was well put, how you had them ranked and everything like that. Yeah, me and him have never, we've done almost, 200-something shows and never debated that. We've went back and forth about this region or that one or this city or that one, but never really put quite like that. I like that. What was his name?
That was Bootney Lee Farnsworth.
Bootney Lee Farnsworth. We definitely get back to you on that.
Next one, East Coast. The region has always found a way to stay relevant, even at times when they aren't the top region. So guess what? I'm gonna say this. There's a dude on here, Street Fighter player, says East Coast. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Which one was it? Now, Chris says this, and this is my exact idea of what the East Coast did. When you say always find a way to stay relevant, I'm not sure about that anymore. Chris says, we as New Yorkers need to own up to our L, that's the loss. We need to quit bitching, learn from our past mistakes, and grow stronger. Listen to the OGs from other cities and countries. We treat the West Coast and the South, and our fellow East Coast even, Toronto and London, poorly. We look at the nearby states like Jersey, Connecticut, PA, Philly, never really show them any love. We disrespect everyone because we have big-ass ego instead of being humble and embracing everyone as black people who try to come up. We even disrespect ourselves by beefing with each other over and by letting 6ix9ine rock. Co-signing stupid NY Bloods and Crips, NY drill, and dancing so much in videos, Millie Rock bullshit. All this shit made us look hella bad. The lower half, I don't care about all of that. The upper half, that's where that's the problem with the East Coast, was the ego, the constant ego and denigrating of anybody who's not New York because it's not real hip hop. That came back to bite them in the ass, and that to me is the debate.
I agree.
Facts. Okay, number 3, the West Coast. The West has a noticeable lack of technically proficient rappers compared to the other regions, which is a knock against that region from a stylistic perspective. They also tend to go through periodic droughts where they have only 1 or 2 rappers. What do you think about that?
I think that's just depending on where you're at and from. I think, I
don't think that at all. Yeah,
they have
over there.
As a matter of fact, I tell you what. I think some time ago I told Bruce, like, this has, if you look at it, this has been their time by far. Again, since, like, we haven't seen the height of the West, and man, people so used to a certain type of West Coast rap that people didn't pay attention to they have actually dominated. People keep talking about the South, but if you look at it, with your Kendrick Lamar's, when Schoolboy was doing his thing, obviously now Nipsey, the Bay with Mozzie and like they really have been doing a thing quiet as kept, you know, for a minute now. So I'm not sure about just one or two. What's your boy's name? Forgot his boy already. Staples. Vince Staples.
Vince Staples. Okay.
Yeah. You know, with dudes like that still on the come up and all of that, like the West Coast, I wouldn't say one or two. It's a few of them out there. They've been doing their thing.
I think what happens is if you're not in the West Coast, they're so big. Just California, period. Let's just be honest. It's so big, has so many people that they're self-contained. People who are dope over there, you probably would never even hear, but they got dope rappers there all the time. There's always a Mozzie, there's always a Vince Staples, there's always a Nipsey, there's always who's that Q? Schoolboy Q. There's always there. We just don't hear about them because they don't ever have to leave there to be millionaires. And I think that's the main problem. Last thing, the Midwest, the weakest of the major regions. The only region that has never had a reign. There's never been an era when the charts were dominated by the Midwest artists or by Midwest sound. The Midwest is also the only region that has never created any distinct sound that represent the region which is major blow from a production standpoint. The South has crunk, trap, the East Coast, breakbeat, boom bap. The West Coast has G-funk, gangster, etc. So I hear why you could say that. Unfortunately, every single one of those points has been mistaken. There was a time when Eminem, D12, and all of this destroyed and contained all of the airwaves.
It dominated. Hold on. First of all, the sound.
It dominated.
First of all, the sound a lot you can attribute to Dr. Dre.
Fine.
Okay, so where was the Midwest distinction sound at?
No, the Midwest distinction sound is called choppers. Eminem did a version of it, but all of your Tech Nines, all of your I can't remember Chevy Woods, all of these people who have the chopper style, rapping fast. It's been something. All of the proofs, all the guys in the D12, the whole thing is being a chopper. Tech 9 is.
This guy keep mentioning D12.
No. What I'm just saying is I'm not exactly cool with it. I'm just saying as far as answering the points, they have a style. The Midwest is choppers. There's a reason why Tongue Twister is from Chicago. There's a reason why you have everybody that's on a Tech 9.
What the guy said was there's never been an era where the charts were dominated.
So I say there was an era. It was called when Eminem was hot and everything that he had come out with. It was hot and it dominated the charts. But fine, if you don't see that, I am telling you that they have their own distinct sound. Right? No. I will say it still is the weakest of the major regions.
Actually, when I think about it, that's actually
it is the weakest of the major regions. What I'm saying is the reasons why don't all add up because they do have a very specific sound. The chopper style is specifically Midwest.
You just said it never impacted enough and dominated any charts, though.
It did. Have you ever heard of Bone Thugs Harmony? I mean, there was a time when the chopper style was serious.
He's reaching right now, yo.
You don't know Bone Thugs and Harmony?
He's reaching right
That's
now.
reaching?
He's reaching right now.
Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. That's it, people.
Nah, I love y'all Midwest, but yeah, you got a point.
It is the weakest. It is the weakest for the numbers. And I can admit that. It is the weakest for the numbers. But we do have a specific sound. It's called the chopper style. It is going fast with harmony. All of that stuff is...
I know we heard
it. It's Midwest. No, I don't know what that is.
We heard it.
Yeah, I'm not with that. I'm not with that.
Nah, I'm messing with y'all, man.
I think that's it, man. Wait a minute, old East Coast all day, screw the South because they all rap and care about was money. It's a Street Fighter player says that. I don't think T.I. only raps about money. I don't think Outkast, being the best hip hop group of all time, only rapped about money.
Nas only rapped about money.
Nas rapped about money quite a bit.
I didn't say he didn't only,
but not only. East Coast all day. Nah, I feel you, but if that's your reasoning, nah, sorry. He's saying the South only rap about money.
Oh, I thought he said East Coast only rapped about money.
Nah, man. Sex Money Murder Group, isn't that East Coast? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Come on, man.
Wait a minute.
Embarrassing hip hop, turning it into a complete twerking porn fest. I don't know about that. I don't know if Scarface is a complete twerking porn fest. I don't know if the Ghetto Boys complete twerking porn fest. I mean, I don't know. I hear you. The only thing you talk about is bling bling and crunk music. And quite frankly, if you can't dance and all you can do is hold up a wall and go like this, you're not having fun anyway. So give the South the credit for that. They had a lot of rappers who can freestyle, who can rap, and talk about more than just money, man. You can't be blind to that.
That's a fact.
Period. That's it. Whammy Gunslinger says Murder Mook hands down the king. Yeah, I think we both agreed on that after a while. That's it. Listen, thank you everybody. Oh yeah, Michelangelo Henry said Blueface. In the Blueface one, Bruce won. Yeah, I agree.
But Blueface beat who? Nipsey?
In our Blueface debate about how he's ruining hip hop, he is.
Oh,
he has the potential to, at least, if it wasn't for all these smart people online.
Live, man. Y'all let the kids live. Your sound just it's typical now, cause you sound. If somebody
I gave great points. I don't know. That wasn't just making it up.
Old haters. And I don't think when people say that, it's like when back in the day, if you just said Dougie Fresh is ill or he's hot. Nobody's saying Dougie Fresh is the nicest rapper of all time. He's just saying he's hot right now.
Blueface can't beatbox.
You know, he's hot right now. He can do that. Yeah, I know I knew that.
With that being said,
I ain't know I knew that.
With that being said, appreciate everybody, man. I love doing these ones where we talk back to y'all. That's some good debates right there.
Hip hop lives here. We out of here.
Peace.